of people, I mean, even family and friends ask me, why am I doing Ironman? Why am I not going for the Olympics? And being a distance athlete, and I enjoy big challenges and going to Kona and doing races like that, you can't beat it. What have we got next?
Intervals this afternoon.
One of my favourites. I came here originally as a swimmer, so I hadn't ever even thought about doing triathlon, and a few of my friends were out here training for the Ironman. Then I did swear I would never do this Ironman because I thought it was too difficult, but after a few years it's certainly got a piece of my heart. Last year was my first year as a pro, and I really wanted to set the world alight almost, but it kind of all went not to plan when I ended up with a stress fracture in March in my leg. Although I was allowed to bike, that had to be primarily on the turbo. Zwift was a real lifesaver then because it meant that I could do longer sessions and I could focus on my power and see that improve. The really, really good thing about Zwift is it has the race feature. If you are doing max intervals in your session, then there's nothing more motivating than being almost in a race environment. The goal was always to win an Ironman, and to come back and win it here in Lanzarote this year was been quite special as it was my first ever pro race.
We didn't have a clue what Kona was, and everyone was talking about Kona, and we was like, what's Kona? I didn't even know this island existed.
I've never raced there as a pro before. I've won as an age grouper there, but this will be a completely different race.
From there, we decided that we're going to try and target qualification for Kona this year.
I decided that I could potentially qualify, but it would mean probably going to a major championship race, so that's why I picked Ironman Frankfurt to do, as it was the European Championships, and luckily I managed to finish second, so I'd had time to spare, and I've been able to train more for Kona as well.
Her biggest weakness is almost knowing when to pull back. She's very driven, very strong-minded. Has a mindset as an open water swimmer, it's literally staring at a swimming pool tile for 100,000 metres a week.
I always said if I ever made the Olympics or if I ever did an Ironman, I would get either one of those tattoos. A lot of people, they come up to me and they say, I've never seen a pro with an Ironman tattoo, and I say, well, I didn't expect to be a pro at this. This is probably my favourite bit. Nice and easy. This year has completely surpassed my expectations. Kona is the next big goal. I'd like to go and finish definitely within the top 10, but I'd like to kind of jump and try and get on the podium if possible.